So I never noticed, but if you stand right at the corner, the CIC just turned itself completely off. Yeah, come a little bit this way, and you get this diagram of the ship. Come a little bit this way, and you get the galaxy map. But stand right at the corner, and computer has absolutely no idea which way you want to go. All right. So with that ever so fascinating discovery under our belts. Oh, hey, didn't use up half my fuel this time. Yeah, let's continue. Sadly, with Project Firewalker. Alright. Trigestus is a gas giant named for the first Solarian astronomer to predict planets' occurrences mathematically rather than through direct observation. It has a faint ring system and 3 moons, Sidacha, Norim, and Beastia. High-altitude clouds can be seen casting shadows on Trigestus' lower atmosphere, where concentrations of methane and ammonia give it an azure color. The planet is believed to be an extrasolar capture. Fascinating.
Launching probe.
I mean, it's pretty... It is kind of interesting. I'm just being needlessly sarcastic.
Anomaly detected.
Latesh, translated from a Solarian dialect as "it's still winter," has an almost habitable temperature and abundant water, but shows no signs of life. Regular supervolcanic eruptions in the southern hemisphere have shrouded the sun and led to a climate even more bone-chilling than usual. As usual, no actual message.
Something on our sensors.
Planetary scans detect signals from sensor pods left on the planet's surface. These pods may contain valuable data. Warning, surface temperatures are extremely low. Advise keeping hammerhead exposure to the cold at an absolute minimum. So this one is actually a little bit trickier. Again, no combat, but you'll see what I mean when I say that it's a little bit tough.
To extreme temperatures may degrade engine performance. Mission objectives located. Atmospheric data acquired. Engine temperature stabilizing. Caution, engine temperature falling. Extraction complete.
Yeah, 10 nodes, and you only have a few minutes to do it. Because the engine does cool down over time.
Caution,
There it is.
Extraction complete. Caution, engine temperature falling. Extraction complete.
You can't really fail the mission.
Warning, engine temperature below recommended parameters.
Even if the engine freezes,
Extraction complete. Caution, engine temperature falling.
you just lose out on some credits. You won't die.
Extraction complete. Warning, engine temperature below recommended parameters.
Do what?
Caution, engine temperature falling. Warning, engine temperature below recommended parameters.
Go.
Extraction complete.
Now, where is the last one? Seriously, it doesn't show me where the last one is.
Alert. Engine core temperature has fallen to critical level. Engine failure imminent.
I probably just went right past the last one earlier. Alright.
Alert. Catastrophic system failure. Switching to emergency power and requesting immediate extraction.
Well, darn. Atmospheric data recovered from 9 moons. Huh. That's actually still full credits. Not, however, full Palladium. Well, darn. Whatever. So, yep. Quick and easy. Come to think of it, I could have banged that out in 30 seconds in the last episode. But this next mission takes, I think, slightly longer. Ishasara. A gas giant, Ishasara is composed mostly of hydrogen and nitrogen. Its orbit in recent years has taken it close to the mass relay in this system, making it a popular stop for scoop ships to refuel the hydrogen in their thrusters before moving on.
Launching probe.
Shouldn't be any missions. By normal standards, a large rock planet, Hahur, fiery, is constantly scorched by the white, bright giant it orbits. A dense atmosphere featuring hydrogen, helium, and clouds of vaporized magnesium float over its iron-rich core, making it for a truly hellish landscape. Its spectacular temperature prevents any practical exploitation. Whew, that is hot.
Probe launched.
Yeah, the last mission is the longest in this DLC. Still not overly long, but Sarapai, ever upward, is the second planet orbiting the white star Tasra. Serapi's pressure cooker atmosphere of carbon dioxide and ethane serves as a greenhouse to an already boiling hot surface. Cobalt compounds are frequently found on its crust, giving spectacular blue tinges to its land. Scans from orbital probes indicate its crust contains deposits of platinum, likely to be unexploited, as its sister planet, Pahar. Or as unexploited, I suppose.
Launching probe.
And Hades Nexus. Trident. I mentioned this one in an earlier video. It was talked about in Cerberus Daily News. A human-dominated world with over 95% of its surface covered by salt water, Trident is home to a dazzling array of life. The oceans are filled with creatures ranging from tiny bivalves to mammoth vertebrates unequaled even by Earth's whales and ichthyosaurs. Small archipelagos create what little land there is, and its valuable real estate is fought over constantly. Underwater extraction operations have recovered a number of valuable minerals from the ocean floor, including iridium, uranium, and dust form element 0. A largely lawless world, Trident is home to a rogues gallery of unethical corporations exploiting the resources of the planet, and actual rogues, criminals, slavers, and mercenaries, working the shadows. Travel advisory. Due to extreme weather conditions, all traffic to the surface is grounded. Trident Spaceport predicts that this condition will persist until the end of hurricane season. Population founded 2144. Population 6.8 million. Capital New Cusco.
Probe away.
Not the planet's original, or not the city's original name. Is renamed that once humans became dominant in the system, or on the planet. Talaria, a rock with all traces of atmosphere burned away, Talaria orbits the star Hoplos at a blistering pace every 36 days. Though tidally locked, even its twilight belt and shaded side are too barren to support life. With so many resources on its sister planet Trident, Talaria has largely been ignored by the galactic surveying community.
Launching probe.
There it was. It is possible I will hit 1 million iridium. Might not, but it's possible. A hydrogen-helium gas giant, Aegis was the site of an unparalleled cosmic event roughly 1.8 million years ago. An extrasolar body, about 200 square kilometers in size, was drawn into Aegis' gravity well and struck the Jovian planet, blasting enough dust and material into orbit to create a ring. An urban legend has grown over this event. The story goes that if the extrasolar body, usually called a comet, was unaffected by the gravity well of Aegis, it would have coincided with an orbit of Trident and created an extinction-level event on that planet. Prevailing scientific opinion holds that this is an exaggeration at best. Alright.
Probe away.
Goopus. Oh, Makara. A small rock planet, Makara's thin atmosphere and high albedo keeps it from being much hotter than it is. The crust is high in sodium oxide, giving the planet a whitish hinge. Woo.
Launching probe.
Real rich in iridium. Actually, I don't think I'll hit 1 million
I have
iridium.
detected an anomaly.
Makara's largest moon, Copus, is a desolate place with an extremely thin atmosphere. Its crust is largely silica-based, and there are no signs of water. Like its parent planet, its high albedo keeps it from being a total inferno, and when occluded by Makara, its temperatures can be nearly tolerable. Its low gravity can easily be countered by a vehicular or personal Mass Effect field for comfortable exploration. And as always, no messages here.
Launching probe. I have found something.
Anomaly detected. Prothean artifacts detected on planet surface. Artifact site is protected by a powerful energy barrier. Scans detect muted mechanical signatures consistent with hidden automated defenses. Why not? It still makes no difference.
Kinetic barrier detected. Kinetic barrier strength beyond conventional weapon capability. Recommend disabling power sources.
Alright, so. Yep. Blow up, you bastard! Jeez. Yeah. You just have to kind of follow the wires here. Nothing complicated. The elements are nice.
Kinetic barrier strength reduced.
So that's first generator down. Rocket drones are kind of annoying, the way they're just sitting around everywhere.
Kinetic barrier strength reduced. Kinetic barrier strength reduced.
I could have sworn these were protected by turrets. in that direction. Wasn't sure if there might have been resources I might have missed or anything.
Kinetic barrier strength reduced. Kinetic barrier deactivated. Path is clear.
So, yep, nothing. For some reason I thought there was more outside the place out here, but nope. That's the exterior. That was easier than I remember it. Hey, Bugs.
Switch up. Change weapons.
Rearming.
Yeah, so I respec'd Garrus a little bit. Gave him the squad armor-piercing ammo. So everyone can pierce armor now. Not that it's going to be useful here, but it does do extra damage. The sight is spectacular. Time, however, has proven to be the real enemy. Even with those Blue Suns thugs hired to protect the dig site, we barely managed to erect the shield before the Geth arrived. How can they know our movements almost before we do? Am I beaming my thoughts directly to them? I must find out how they are doing this. I shall ask Dr. Aloy for whatever help he can provide. Eerie place. Have I forgotten? Did I miss something here? No, I didn't. Actually, I might have missed a dead body. Just want to double check if I missed a dead body. I feel like I might have. Though probably not. Okay, well I missed that dead body, but that wasn't what I meant. I do like the creepy atmosphere they give this this place. That weird noise. Some credits. Another
Dr.
journal.
Aloy must have been indoctrinated by the Reapers. I found him sending our data to a Geth ship. I won't be responsible for another Geth attack, another Eden Prime. I've silenced Aloy. Forever.
I wonder which one of them was actually indoctrinated. Or if either of them were, if it's just a tragic mistake.
What's this?
Biotic damage! Yay! Another
It's
journal.
too late for me. They're still in my head, stealing my thoughts. I can't keep them out. I've got no choice but to destroy this relic. And myself.
Okay, so maybe they were both indoctrinated. Probably both of them. Well, that's interesting. Dr. Casey would never understand the deal I made with the collectors. He's obsessed with these Protheans. He would sacrifice everything to learn their secrets. It nearly cost me my life, but I did it for you, Helen, to ensure you remained safe. The damned collectors agreed to spare your colony in exchange for this Prothean find. I can only hope you remained innocent of any of this ugly business. It was all for you. Dr. Robert O'Loy. So, some likely references here. So, the sphere here may seem familiar. It looks a lot like the one that we found back on Elatania in the first game. The design of it is reminiscent of a titular sphere from a novel and film called Sphere. It's got water-like surface, reflecting everything except for the characters themselves, which is weird. If you notice, yeah, it's not reflecting us. Don't touch the strange thing, Shepard. This is why you don't touch strange alien artifacts. Well, okay. Dr. Casey's research station found. Prothean artifact recovered. Additional probable reference in this. Dr. O'Loy's wife is Helen. Helen O'Loy is name of a science fiction short story by Lester Del Rey from 1938. So, probably that's probably intended as a reference. I forgot how short that mission was. I absolutely could have banged that out in the last video. Oh well. Atmospheric data received. Oh, from the previous planet. Commander, a very capable team is analyzing the data you gathered from the Geth's research into atmospheric change. We hope it may open up new avenues for terraforming procedures for future colonies. The tech used in the beacons also contains communication innovations that should help us develop better systems to reduce atmospheric noise. There is no evidence of Prothean activity on this planet. Yep. Historic discovery. The bursts of energy that coincided with your retrieval of the Prothean artifact contained coded information. Most of the data was beyond our ability to track, but the threads we were able to decrypt have provided new avenues for research on energy transfer and biotics. It will keep the scientists busy for years to come. The data indicates that the artifact is currently inert and not dangerous. We wonder, however, if Dr. Casey had more time, would he have unlocked its secrets? We will continue his research. A landmark find for humanity. Good work, Shepard.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
I'm aware. I already read it. Yeah, just sitting there floating above the table. My helmet. Over here we got my my dog tags. Got a nice collection of stuff. Let's see, how long have I been recording this episode? So what, like 20 minutes so far? 30, I guess. Have a quick chat with Tally. See if there is anything new that she has to say. Just about run out of conversations with her, frankly.
Shepard, what can I do for you?
Have you got time to talk?
Sure. Let me just... Come on, you little boshtet! Oh, sorry. I've got a small fever and I'm taking it out on the poor drive core. Don't worry, it's nothing serious. Got sloppy while doing some suit repair.
That whole thing is awkward. Just the writing and the delivery. Very awkward little moment.
You're sick? Do you need help or time to rest?
Really, it's not that bad. If a stray bit of bacteria could really kill us, we'd have all died by now. The fever should go away in a day or two. Don't worry, it won't affect my performance on the mission. It's not even an illness, really. What we experience is actually an acute allergic reaction.
So, something to note about allergies. Allergies are not the result of a poor immune system. They are a result of an overactive immune system.
How exactly does the sickness work? It's an allergic reaction?
Right. Say I get exposed to a human disease, like, what did Navigator Presley have that time? Chickenpox? I wouldn't get chickenpox, but I'd run a fever as my system reacted to the foreign presence. Depending on where it hits me, I could get other symptoms. Nausea, vomiting, everything you'd expect from being sick.
How did you get sick this time?
I took some fire in a fight back on the Allerai. Nothing serious, but I needed to open my suit to check the wound. I disinfected properly, but one of the section seals had taken some damage, and foreign matter got out of the disinfected zone. It was a stupid mistake. You always check your seals before doing local treatment. Unless you forget. Then you get a damn fever.
Yeah, probably one of those mistakes that everyone makes a few times.
You can seal off part of your suit?
Right. Like dropping emergency doors on a ship during a hull breach. It won't stop an infection that gets into my bloodstream, but it prevents a surface infection from spreading.
Alright.
Were your immune system stronger before the Geth drove you from your homeworld?
Not as strong as those of most races, definitely. I'm not a biologist, but there's a theory about it. Because our planet lacked insect life, plants developed symbiotic relationships with large animals to spread seeds or pollen. Most viruses on our world were partially beneficial, so our immune systems evolved to be weak. They were more likely to adapt to contamination than fight it.
No
the
insects.
Quarians colonized
Sounds
other
nice.
worlds. They couldn't have all been like that.
They weren't. Most colonists went through a period of mild illness before adapting to the new environment. When the Geth took the homeworld in our colonies, The sterile environment on the flotilla ruined our immune system's adaptability. Even if we colonized a new world or reclaimed our own, we'd need a long process of bioengineering to recover.
That's inconvenient.
I don't know if I could live inside a suit my whole life.
We are in our suits even among family. The most intimate thing we can do with another Quarian is link our suit environments. We get sick at first, and then we adapt. It's our most important gesture of trust, of acceptance. I haven't trusted anyone enough for that, though. Except, well, no Quarians. You know what I mean.
Yeah, if you're a male shepherd, this is where the romance really kicks off.
I appreciate the thought, Tally. And I feel the same way. But you don't have to prove anything to me.
I know. Nevertheless, I'd be honored to link suits with you, Shepard. You know, if you were a Quarian and we weren't already on a suicide mission. I'm going to tinker a bit more. Thanks for coming by.
Yeah, she gets very awkward. Yeah, if you're a male shepherd, then she's like twice as awkward. And yeah, you can see the hammerhead in the back there. Woo! Don't think anyone on this deck will have anything to say.
I was just thinking about you. I'm really glad you got Tally out of trouble with the migrant fleet. It's hard to see her upset.
I know.
I usually travel hidden away in cargo bays. It's nice to be able to look out a window for a change.
Anything?
Shepard, I thought we could chat a bit. I would like that.
I'm not quite done with dialogue with her then yet.
You have been a good friend to me.
No, I'm dating Liara. Doesn't matter. She's not interested anyway. Even if you try to romance Samara, she's just not down for it.
That means a lot to me. If we both still live when this is done, you may call upon me for aid at any time. I will come for you, Shepard.
Well, that was brief. Guessing Miranda's still on her. There's a lot to do.
Commander, what can I do?
Do you have a minute, Miranda?
There's a lot to do, Shepard. Of course, Commander.
That's what I thought. Alright, so let's do another quick, easy one.
No messages for you, Commander.
Let's see, which planet am I going to? More accurately, which cluster am I going to? Back to the Calliston. Alright. And Hades Nexus, I think, is just completely and totally done now. Before I go there, actually, there's the Shrek Abyssal. Was this the one I never read? Yes, I think this is the one that I actually did a mission on. Zadaban is a large, dense planet named for a Volus god of punishment. Its crust is rich in uranium, eroded by winds to create large radioactive dust storms across its surface. The Volus of Talos Phia have explored the planet thoroughly with space probes and telepresent robo-mining machines, and discovered they are not the first to exploit the planet. Plastics from a mining station approximately 50,000 years old can be found near the planet's equator. Curiously, the mines were not tapped out of uranium ore. They were instead abandoned at the height of their operation, presumably when the Reapers hit. Colony Fana 2154, population 22,500, and orbital space stations. Largest station is Dolo Station. What am I looking for? The Calliston Rift, I think? I haven't been to the Minos Wasteland at all yet. There we go! That took a while. Okay, so a lava system. A small hot rock with few resources, Matrim is used by the Turian Armed Forces for its maximum security prison and interrogation centers. The temperatures are high enough to prevent any escape without an environmental suit, but low enough that construction of additional buildings will not be hindered. Over 500,000 prisoners are detained on Matrim, only a handful of which have ever managed even a temporary escape. A small economy and prefab habitats support the prison staff, who usually work only for 2-year tours of duty before they are rotated out to less stressful positions. 2 years still feels like a lot. Aw, damn, I did hit 1 million iridium. Nice. Home to the spectacular Infinity Caldera, Cautious is a young planet with extreme tectonic and volcanic activity. With 9 supervolcanoes that can throw out at least 1,000 cubic kilometers of dense rock equivalents each, Cautious activity has put its atmosphere in a state of shroud. It will likely suffer from global dimming for at least the next 10 years. Though much of the surface is no more dangerous than at many other inner ring planets, this extreme tectonic activity has given Cautious a bad reputation and discouraged all resource exploitation. Don't blame them.
Launching probe.
A large rock planet orbiting an F-class star, Ataris is pummeled by radiation, heavy gravity, and tectonic activity. Its crust is mostly silicates and of little value. Travel is not advised.
Probe away.
And the last one.
Anomaly detected.
A desert of whitish potassium salts and reddish iron oxides, Tatus is far enough away from its parent star to have a tolerable surface temperature. Though it has only a trace atmosphere of carbon dioxide and oxygen, it is still hospitable enough for criminals in the Terminus systems to use it as a staging base. Turian patrols sometimes fly through the area looking to preempt jailbreak attempts on Matrum's prisons. Travel advisory: unregistered starships have been spotted in the vicinity of Tatus. Civilian travel is not recommended.
Welcome to it. Repeat, there's a piece of crap mech on this planet's surface. If you think you can get it to work, you're freaking welcome to it. Welcome to it. Repeat, there's a piece of crap mech on this planet's surface. If you think you can get it to work, you're freaking welcome to it.
Launching probe. Something on our sensors.
Kind of funny. Surface scans detect one Ymir heavy mech signature matching an unknown, possibly pirate, registration. Mech appears to be disabled, but broadcasting a looping message. Message does not appear to be a distress signal. Resource scans indicate large quantities of mineral resources available, but obscured behind walls of dense stone. Another one where it really doesn't matter who you bring with you. I may as well do Grunt. And Jack. Why not? And yeah, I did respec Grunt as well. A little bit. Maxed out his fortification. Lasts for 3 full minutes, or until enough damage is done.
I am detecting a large supply of resources buried deep within the canyon walls. Heavy explosives will be required to excavate them.
Alright. I paid Herrick good money for this useless heap of signal error. Detected serious caches of resources here on this planet, but memory leak detected. Alright, I said, sure. The thing leaks fuel, it could fool us after a mug of Wrinkle, but I can deal with that. So I took off and laid out a trail of power cells, leading from where I unloaded the mech to, bad package, please restart, so I could at least get the damn thing moving. And now, legal fault detected, won't even move. Damn that swindling L4. Piece of signal error. Doing, dude? That doesn't seem like the right direction to be firing. I'm not a miner, so what do I know? Probably be having to go down there. Well, that's the combat over with. No, really, that's all the combat in this mission. So yeah, this mission is easy, it's just kinda long and a little bit tedious. Mission can also bug. Sometimes the mech gets stuck upright and makes it impossible to load a power cell into it.
Defense systems active.
That was weird. I kind of forgot it did that. Didn't get far enough away from it. I survived, I'm fine. And big set of platinum. Yippee. Exciting stuff. But hey, I got a level out of it. Discover buried cache of resources. The Ymir mech unsalvageable. No messages.
No messages for you, Commander.
Just remembering. Ooh, 60% biotic damage. Nice. And may as well end with another trip back to the actually, is there anything in Solveig? Maybe I can read more planet descriptions there, as long as there's no missions. Because I'd kind of like to... there is a mission. Alright, so not going to Solveig right now. I'll hit all the systems eventually. As I'm going through side quests, really. But for right now, just going to read the last 4 dossiers in the Shadow Broker base. Or the last 4 until we get one more that'll be coming. But no spoilers on that one. Mission report ready. Arbitrator. Success. Amherst didn't steer away from... Cool, I can't actually read that one. I can't actually check that one. Great. That is so cool. Great job, BioWare. What a fun little bug that is. Arya, de facto leader of Omega. 3 centuries of commando experience. Aloof, paranoid, excellent organizational and management skills. Audio transmission transcripts. Taken on Omega, Afterlife Nightclub, private room at 4:14 a.m. Door opens and closes. Enrix. Ugh, what the... Arya. Kalis Enrix? Who the hell are... Hey! Don't bother. Those shackles don't have a release catch. You mistake me for one of your clients or something, lady? Let me out. This was very good. The Turian's been at Afterlife for a week. Usually I spot them earlier. Spot what? I know you're listening through that speaker hidden in Enrix's collar. I bet Enrix doesn't even know who he's really spying for, does he, Shadowbrooker? Shadow what? I don't know any... Wait, what are you doing? You don't play favorites, Broker. I admire that. But what I don't like is how you think anything twitches a muscle on Omega without my knowing it. Ugh! Damn it, my face! Feel free to waste as many lives as you want, sending your agents down to my world. Okay, listen, I'm working for a guy, but it's not what you think. I'm not... Ugh! Door opens and closes. Recording ends. Note, Kalis Enrix's death has not yet compromised our other agent placed in the Afterlife nightclub. Afterlife planning session corresponding. From Arya to Trickus Flynn, events coordinator. Afterlife Entertainment. Flynn. Here's what I want set up for next month. Sinya Sisters. They're good, but I don't want them performing so close to the Becca burlesque act when it comes back from the mining colonies. String out the flesh shows. Fight bet. Too many Vorcha. No one's going to pay to see those little goblins eat each other when they do it on the street for free. Get me some Krogans and enough humans to keep them busy for an hour. 3. That singer in tomorrow's band is from Eclipse. I'm surprised you didn't spot it. Bring him to me after last call. Hanar Jugglers. Before you sent me the vid, I thought you were joking. Book them. I could use a laugh. 5. Hanar Jugglers. That honestly sounds amazing. Anyway. We should consider making the casino ship a VIP-only event. Hand out passes to people who need killing, and let them do it for me. There was more blood than credits on the table after the shootout for last week's jackpot. Captain David Anderson is a rejected Spectre candidate. Close working relationship with Commander Shepard before destruction of the Normandy SR-1. Monitor communications for renewed contact with Shepard. Military correspondence. Sent from Captain Farah Gapoli, Arcturus Station. David Anderson. I have been asked to step in on the matter of your continued vocal and insistent support of Commander Shepard, formerly of the SR-1 Normandy, within the Alliance military and to third-party contracts. The matter of Commander Shepard and their involvement in the attack on the Citadel Station is of high value to military intelligence and the Galactic Council. To that end, we respectfully ask you to cease and desist your continued investigation that has been deemed closed and sealed for 2 solar years. Your continued agitation in this matter is deemed a high security risk with potential repercussions for galactic security. Please consider our position carefully. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact my office. Sincerely, Captain Farragapoli, Assistant in Charge of Operations, Arcturus Station. Personal correspondence. Senator Cynthia Barris, Atlanta, Earth. David. Henry and I went to Jason's graduation ceremony in San Francisco today. Such a beautiful occasion. All those gowns and bright spirits. So much potential. I know Henry would frown at the thought, but I couldn't help recalling the pomp around your appointment to the Hastings. You were the second in command, weren't you? The military always did ceremony very well. God, that was a lifetime ago. Jason says to send his best. I'm so proud of him. Aerospace engineer. I don't pretend to understand what he does, but the gleam in his eyes when he is trying to explain his latest designs to me say that he has found his place in this universe. He wanted you to be there, at his ceremony, but I know duty calls. He sees you as a heroic figure, off fighting grand battles in space. I hope you can make it for the holidays this year. Henry asked just the other day. I know you don't see eye to eye on him on much, but he respects you. He respects what you do. And you know Jason is over the moon when you can take the time to review his ship designs. Let me know about the holidays and David. Please be careful. Love, Cynthia. That is his ex-wife. Recent transactions. Catalog order. Dionysus Imports. Video download. Saren, a hero betrayed. Purchase. Modus Valley brand. 2 bottles white wine. Video download. Damaged. The truth behind the Citadel crisis. Ilium Elite brand. 1 bottle. Gold Labor Erasa. Video download. The Path of Lies. A history of the Alliance military. Afraid of the Dark. Reapers, Collectors, and Other Myths. Red Genie brand. 2 bottles. Special stock vodka. Services. Clean sweep home maintenance. So, he likes to watch videos that piss him off and get drunk. Admiral Stephen Hackett, commanding officer of the Alliance Navy's 5th Fleet, worked with Commander Shepard before destruction of the Normandy SR-1. A deep cover operative is scheduled to replace his current date in 2 months. Yeah, just the one email. Internal naval correspondence. This is a good one, actually. From Major Caleb Antella. Subject, taking action on Commander Shepard's return. Sir, we've confirmed sightings of Commander Shepard on Omega, and that the commander is now working with the terrorist organization Cerberus. Several Alliance officials have let it be known that they consider it crucial that we interrogate humanity's first Spectre on her apparent desertion of the Alliance and the Citadel. If we bring Shepard in now, we can gather an account of the commander's past 2 years without being pressured by the galactic media to leak potentially sensitive data. In light of this, I am officially requesting that you rescind your orders against Alliance contact with Shepard. Rest assured, our department is dedicated to Commander's safety. Provided that Shepard is cooperative in furnishing us with a detailed report of her previous whereabouts and current work for Cerberus, we anticipate releasing her from Alliance custody no later than 5 to 7 months from acquisition. Respectfully awaiting a reply. Major Antella, Department of Internal Affairs. From Admiral Hackett, subject, taking action on Commander Shepard's return. Major Antella, request denied. Hackett. Gotta love Hackett. So good. Shadowbroker from to Shadowbroker from Operative Ketchlu. Per your request, we've landed on the Yogg homeworld and captured a specimen for your studies. We actually had to kill several of them before finding this one, which seemed interested in leaving the planet. Hopefully this means he's more tractable. I do recommend caution, however. These creatures may indeed be valuable shock troops or bodyguards, but their savagery puts even the Krogan to shame. As near as we can tell, it's part of their culture. They're not simple brutes like most Krogan. The one we've got is learning nearly as fast as a Solarian. He could be more dangerous than you realize. To Ketchlu from Shadowbroker. If you're reading this, my young friend, then you've eliminated the former operative Ketchlu and have taken his position. These past few months have seen you learn and grow at a rate I would never have credited had I not seen to it personally. You already understand 17 languages without translator assistance, and your political predictions have bettered some of my best agents. As Ketchlu, you will command strike teams to gather intelligence and neutralize potential threats. Remember your training. Losing your temper costs you that priceless mind of yours, as well as the loyalty of your men. The Shadowbroker leads those who look for secrets. He must be trusted by his men so that he can in turn trust them. Gathering knowledge is a holy task, one I'm sure you understand as you wanted to be off your homeworld so badly to see what wonders awaited you out here. Please provide an update of all operations, Ketchlu, and know that I am proud of you. To all, from Shadowbroker. Remove Operative Ketchlu immediately. He is too dangerous to leave alive. Engage only with numerical superiority. Otherwise, change all access codes and observe only. Provide no information. Ketchlu must not be allowed any further access to message ends. To all from Shadowbroker. Operative Ketchlu is no longer a problem. Discontinue code changes and resume normal activity. I want a status report on all operations by the end of the next solar day. Shadowbroker out. Yeah, the story of how that Yogg became Shadowbroker. And yeah, the Yogg are a race of massive apex predators from the world of Parnak, whose rise to sentience in no way blunted their violent nature. A group of Yogg is unable to cooperate until a single leader has been determined through either social maneuvering or brute force, but no grudges are held once a Yogg establishes dominance. Former rivals serve their new superior's purpose with unflinching loyalty and relentless determination, a legacy of their origin as a pack species. Their 8 eyes are another sign of their hunter ancestry. All 4 pairs are geared toward tracking down and predicting the movements of prey. Sophisticated and keenly developed sensitivity to movement and light have made Yogg masters at reading body language, regardless of species. Much to their short-lived chagrin, the Council's first contact teams discovered it was nearly impossible to lie to the Yogg. The Yogg had technology equivalent to 20th century Earth standards when they were discovered by the Council in 2125. The Council's ambassadors approached the Yogg as friends and allies instead of subordinates, a baffling sign of contempt from newcomers on Parnak. The Yogg attacked when it became apparent that the alien diplomats stubbornly considered themselves sovereign people instead of new underlings. Parnak remains off-limits by order of the Council, which fears that the Yogg's size, aggression, and obsession with control make them poorly suited for integration into the galactic community. Yep. It sounds like fun. Valerio! Oops. Not that I need it. This is such a pain in the ass. This is so annoying. Alright, give me a second to find what the result message is. Just so that I can at least read it off to you, let you know what the result is. False prophets. Outcome, success. You pocket a slice of the credits raised at this week's extranet fundraising telethon. Reward of 6,000 credits. So, I lost out on 6,000 credits because of a stupid-ass bug. Boo bugs. Anyway, I will be back to this place one more time for one last dossier that we'll get relatively... Actually, that we'll get much later. Next, I'll probably do a couple more minor side quests, a couple more episodes of the N7 side quests. Those ones that you just scan a planet and land on. I'll probably do a couple more episodes of that, and then I'll do Overlord. And then finish up any remaining side quests. And then the Reaper IFF. You may be wondering why I'm holding off on the Reaper IFF. You'll find out. But yeah, that should be... You should only do that mission when you are... Basically, when you're ready to complete the game, frankly. Anyway. So... Once again, end it here. As always, thank you muchly for watching. Actually, well, before I go, I may as well talk one more time about Firewalker and why it sucks. So, the Hammerhead is kind of frustrating because of how fragile it is. The story is damn near non-existent. There's almost no voice acting throughout it, including Shepard. Not even Shepard gets brought back to deliver any lines. They didn't even bother with that. So yeah. I honestly can't decide what's worse between Firewalker and Pinnacle Station in the first game. But yeah. Just a really disappointing DLC, and you don't even get any really great rewards. You know? Biotic damage upgrade. Yay! But for right now, that's all that needs to be said about Firewalkers, Liz. Meh. And I will see you in another episode. I hope. So thanks for watching.